Just somewhat of a follow-up question, but this is like for hiring managers as well. I know oftentimes it's pretty standard practice. The first question that comes out of interviewers, or at least the first interview for the interviewers, say, "Tell me about yourself." And the immediate reaction you have yourself as well. It has to be if they've had my resume. My first question is, did they really read my resume before they came in here? And that's kind of your opening shot, I think, to set the tone too. It's like,
Yep.
when they go to that, I mean, what do you think just a brief way is like, what do I want to leave them with? Are there 3 points that I just need to bang, bang, bang hit and then let the interview progress and make sure I don't go too long? Why are they asking me that question?
Well, I'll tell you, Greg, it is my absolute favorite interview question.
Okay.
And I will tell you that I can do, but again, I've had a lot of experience at this. I can do a whole interview with that question, that being the only question, and then continuing to probe for more information on what they share with me.
Uh-huh.
And in
Okay.
fact, when I was being trained as an interviewer, and I wish everybody got the training that I had, I was very fortunate. We were taught we could do a 2-hour interview with that question and just keep saying, well, tell me more about that, or how
Mhm.
so,
Mhm.
or how did you do that?
Mhm.
And peeling away. I used to think it was peeling away like an onion, but I really think it's more like an artichoke where you want to get to the heart.
Right. Right.
And but that's you're probably not going to run into anybody that does that. But to answer your question, yes, you should. Everybody should have an answer for that question before you go into any interview. You should have an answer, and it should be something that it's a paragraph. It's you want to talk about your education, your work experience, and a little bit about you personally.
Mhm. Mhm.
And if you got that prepared, and if you're asked, you're ready to go. If you're never asked, that's okay. I mean, it's not going to hurt you at all. But when I ask the question, I'll tell you how I ask it. I'll say, "Tell me about yourself. I'd like to hear about your education, your work experience, and a little bit about you personally."
Mhm.
And then I just stop. And what I want is for them to immediately go into, well, I'm a graduate of X with a degree in X, and I've worked at blah, 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 and I enjoy volunteering, and I have 2 kids, or whatever they want to say. It doesn't matter. But what I don't want to have people say, and believe me, I have had this, if I say, "Tell me about yourself," and I get your work experience, your education, a little bit about you personally, and they say, "Where do you want me to start?" Honestly, I don't care. I want you to just start.
Mhm.
Now, I have had people, more than one, say, "I went to kindergarten in Pennsylvania," and they think they're going to tell me their whole life. That's not the question.
Right. Right.
The question is, what's pertinent for
Mhm.
this position that you're interviewing for?
Right.
So everybody should have their answer to that question
Mhm.
before you go to any interview, even just a recruiter.
Right. Right.